Miss Treadwell, are you feeling yourself again?
You don't look good. I saw my sister.
I understand, and I'm sorry. I probably should have waited a few weeks before giving you the apple. You're in a very emotional state, and the apple made you drunk for a few hours. What you saw was simply a dream. I hope it wasn't too disturbing.
It wasn't disturbing at all. It was nice. Don't you think that people who've gone to heaven can reach out to us in our dreams? Like a bodhisattva.
Well, I really don't know what to think about that. Normally, I'd advise you to seek spiritual counseling, but your pastor has a very negative view of these apples. I don't think he will be very helpful.
Well, where do you go to church?
Temple Emmanuel.
You're Jewish?
I'm actually Catholic, but I also have Jewish roots, and since coming to Birmingham, I've been exploring that part of my heritage. I do still go to Mass regularly, but I have more friends at the temple.
Yeah, I hear Jews are usually more friendly than Catholics.
Anyway, let's get you home so you can get some rest. I'll call the seer and get you an appointment to find out what unique effects the apple has had on you.
Can you make the appointment for next week after this funeral is over?
Yes. We must have made the right impression. Leslie called and asked me to come to her house. She wants us to meet her brother and her friends.
That guy Jay was a total dork, but he was really into me. I was about to get his number when you interrupted us and cut me off.
You don't need his number. Lee got that girl's number. Shadow, I know you and Shelley are dating, but you can't let your personal relationship jeopardize our mission.
What?
I think you're being overprotective.
No, man, I was just... Don't be worried, Billy. The golden apple made me stronger and faster than before, and I'm trained in ballet and gymnastics. Even if the worst happens, I'm immortal, and Kitty can heal us. And I was only flirting with that guy because that's how I can get into the gang. It was your idea to have Nita talk to him while you and Lee talk to the girls. I'm not gonna fall for some punk that's into Satanism.
Lee, when are you expected to go to Leslie's house?
Tomorrow at dinner time.
We'll call her tonight just to talk. If you want to keep her interested, you have to show an interest. Wow, that's almost the same advice Billy gave me a few days ago, but we were talking about him. Now I feel bad, like I'm leading this girl on. I'm sorry, Lee. This is part of undercover work. Just keep in mind that someone is setting fire to churches. And if this girl isn't one of them, your investigation will help to clear her. Yeah.
Good evening, Miss Treadwell. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Karen Hare, what brings you here again? I'm just so excited and curious. I have to know what happened when you ate your apple. I passed out. Well, did you get superpowers? Are you going to be a superhero? I don't know. Please, Miss Hare, can I just call you tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look, I don't want you to think I'm just here to hound you for a story. This is just really exciting to me, and I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I do want to do a story, but I'm interested as a person, not just as a reporter. I understand. Dr. Weird said I'd get charm, but I didn't know I'd get fangirls coming to my home right away. So then George ran over to the guy, snatched his gun away, and said, "Who else here thinks he's the fastest gun in the West?" How fast could he run? About 300 miles per hour. He can run up to a speeding car, open the door, and sit right in.
Wow, you sure have had a lot of cool adventures. I'm sorry I get so wrapped up in what's going on now that I haven't taken time to hear about them before.
Oh, I understand. I don't know a lot about what you did before we met either. Lee just wants to make sure you know he's interested in you. What? Oh, don't worry. Billy and Mr. Argent gave him some relationship advice. I think it's cute that he's doing what they said. It shows that he really likes you. What did they tell you, Lee?
They just said that if I want you to be interested in me, I have to show you that I'm interested in you.
Why would Mr. Argent be giving you advice like that?
Because Mr. Argent knows Lee doesn't have a dad to give him advice like that. Guys, do not tell her that Mr. Argent was telling Lee how to manipulate a suspect. Change the subject.
They sure do give us a lot more food here than in the cafeteria at ASPA. Yeah.
Later that day. Hey, Kim, wait up. I gotta tell you something. Listen, Billy didn't want me to tell you because he's afraid you'll take it the wrong way, but Mr. Argent was giving me relationship advice so I can get close to a suspect on this arson case. This suspect is a girl who's in the same gang as the other suspects. I think she's a witch. I'm not really interested in her, but I have to act like I am to learn about this gang.
Thanks, doll. You saved me from chasing that thing down all bent over.
I heard a lot of stuff falling. Do you need some help in there?
Oh, don't you worry about it. I get paid to do my job just like you. You go get those bad guys. What's your name? Oh, yeah. I know all your names, but you don't know mine. I'm Carol.
Well, nice to meet you, Carol.
So did you think I would take it the wrong way?
Honestly, I didn't know what to think about it myself. I mean, Billy was telling me I need to show an interest because I had waited so long before taking you on a date. But that was because I wanted to wait until I had a car.
You still don't have a car.
I know, but I asked you out because I was taking Billy's advice. Oh, and I do have a car. I bought it online. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered.
Awesome.
Anyway, I was saying it does feel weird that I'm doing the same thing to build a relationship with you as I'm doing to manipulate a suspect. And it makes me feel like I'm manipulating you. I don't want to, I'm not trying to, but I'm doing the same thing in both relationships. It just feels dishonest. It feels like a dirty trick.
Lee, you're yourself when you're with me. That's what I want. I'm glad you're taking more of an interest in me, and it does bother me a little that someone had to tell you to do it. But I understand. You're shy, and you're afraid of seeming too aggressive and coming off like a stalker.
But you've never seemed like a manipulator. Relationships are confusing.
I know. I'm not going to wear these all the time like Kathy did, but she was giving them away, so I got some.
I think you look cute in them. Lee, Kitty, the results of your aptitude tests are here. Lee, you will be graduating at the end of the summer. Kitty, I was very happy with your results. You will be placed in 6th grade, which is far ahead of most students your age. The results of these aptitude tests made us wonder just how much the apples have affected our minds. So, we're doing some more tests for all of us.
Hey class, good news. If you do well on these tests, you may all be able to graduate at the end of the summer along with Lee. Michael, I thought Lee just got smart because he remembered all that he learned from Wu Fangchu's teaching machine. That's what we all thought, until we saw Kitty's test results. Then we remembered that the apple definitely expands your linguistic skills, so it could be helping in other ways also. We don't know. That's why we're taking these tests. Hey there, guys. I'm just filling in temporarily. I can handle local teleports. You'll get a new tech soon who can handle international stuff. Okay, here goes the front row. Is something wrong? Probably not, but could you just call them and make sure they're in the right place? And live?
I guess I should get my stuff out of here and move it to the lair. Or my parents' house. No point in paying rent with the school closed down.
I study nuclear science. I love my classes. I got a crazy teacher who wears dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better.
That's Gadget. Yeah, we're in the right place. I'm fine with it. My business was successful while it lasted, and I closed it because I had other stuff going on. It's cool, really. Not a lot of kids in high school can say they owned a successful business. I get the bragging rights, but I don't have to work anymore. Hey Lee, you think you passed out when you healed Kim because you were still hurt? I don't know. That's the only time I ever healed anyone.
You expecting us to get into a fight with this fire cult?
I'm always expecting the worst, and if it happens without Kitty close by and Lee passes out when he heals us, we're in deep crap.
Are you afraid of fire?
Anyone who's not afraid of fire is a dangerous nut job. Like these guys.